So basically the idea was to use these windows for the rest of the house also. But very soon I started to realize that is presenting a problem. Here it's perfect. So basically I thought rinse and repeat, right? And when I'm standing outside you might not see the problem. But when we go inside the problem gets more obvious. So the shutter is gonna come till here. And the floor is gonna be a little bit higher because of the floor heating. So basically when I'm looking outside I'm looking at a shutter. So I only started realizing this like since I'm working inside for a couple of weeks. And the view outside is perfect now. But when I started thinking about the windows, I soon realized that that is not gonna work. So we also had already another problem. And that was with this window for the kitchen. But here I didn't realize the height of the shutter was probably also gonna be a problem. Here it was the low part that was the problem, because this is only 90 centimeters above the floor. And the floor is here also going to be a little higher. So that would mean that my countertop would like start halfway the window. But now both problems got solved at once. So basically what we're going to do for all the windows on this side of the house, we're not going to use the shutters in the top. No. That was maybe obvious. So I'm gonna heighten all the bottoms 15 centimeters. Because I'm gonna drop the shutters, I have 50 centimeters more space. The new windows are 1 meter by 1 meter. So we have to raise this up. For the shutter part, I saw some other shutters what may be nice. Like sort of the doors that go in front of the window. But they are very expensive. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put the window a little bit back. So I leave some room, maybe 3 centimeters, 4 centimeters, for eventually putting some kind of shutters in front. But I'm not sure which kind yet. So I bought already one window of both. The small window should be very straightforward, although I might have jinxed it now. Let's go shopping. I also need to take 2 packages to the post office from merch that was ordered. Jan, I'm sorry it took so long. Your package is on the way now. If you also want some merch, the t-shirts I make myself. Take a look in the web shop. Beautiful day today. Beautiful day to spend some money.
Touch the ground and it feels like
No, we're not going there. We're going to my favorite DIY store. We also need to go to the post office. Do we want izquierda or do we want derecha? Now how the freak do you see if it's izquierda or derecha? So that's turning left open or turning right open. Because they might as well be in the wrong shelf. Ah, found it. You too. That last shot should give you a little hint about what it is. That's for the next video. Spending money. Now first, let's go to the post office.
Two hours later.
That always takes like half an hour before you can send your package. Always busy and people take a lot of time. The packages are sent. Now another fun thing is I saw Philippe here in the road. He works at this new company, New Holland, where they sell tractors. And I just saw the sign for the company. And then I looked inside and I saw Philippe on a forklift. Let's see if we can find him. His car is right here. Look. I don't see him. Too bad. Maybe next time. Yeah, I didn't buy all the windows yet because I first want to try it out and see how it goes. Because the Portugal projects, you never know what you may run into. This is the 75 by 75. Well, I don't know if it's going to be more straightforward, but this is at the right size already. By the way, the reason that we're doing the windows at this point of the project, it's mostly because of the rendering. Because for one, they can finish it off after I put in the window. And for two, it's getting really moist outside. And if we have no windows, it's getting moist inside. And for the rendering, it would be better if it's a little bit less moist. So yeah, it made sense to me to start putting in the windows. After 20 minutes hammering on the bucket, I think it's still good for another round. Muito mal.
Eu não queria. Se os teus irmãos estão a estudar e tu estudas também, tiras o curso de informática. Eles dizem, avô, eu não gosto de estar sentado nas máquinas, não quero, não gosto. Não gosta?
think I jinxed it. Good morning, everybody. It's still a good morning. My shin doesn't hurt that bad. So what happened yesterday when I was trying to put in the window, I used the lever to lift it on one side. And already in my mind 2 times when the thing came out, I thought I need to put the screws in. Oh, it's fine. I'll put them in a minute. Yeah, and then I took the whole window out and tried to put it on the floor, and it slipped out of the handle onto my shin. So, I don't know if that's a lesson learned, but I promised myself I try to listen better. So, but this window is still not fitting. This was the only opening that was maybe a little bit tight. It's because you can see it there. I didn't cut it back far enough before I cemented it in, because it's a very thin layer that's on here, and I couldn't find any smaller windows. So yeah, we'll have to do with this. But yesterday it broke. I'm not really sure how we're gonna fix that yet. So my plan was to get a win this morning first and try the other window. Good idea? Try the other window first? Yeah. Supervisor Zoey. So this came out pretty good. That was at least a win for yesterday. Now let's try to put in this window. So what my idea is to take battens and make sort of a frame like in front of the window. Like clamp the battens like on each other, that they don't need screws but like fit in there. And then, because this opening is big enough, put the window in from the inside. I directly have it in the right position if I put these in correctly. And then the idea is to use expanding foam, what I didn't do last time, but seemed to be a good solution, to fix it in there. But I'm also going to use the screws. So I'm first going to put the window in, drill the holes, and then take the window out. But because we have these in the exact position, I can very easily put the window in exactly the same position again. And then when this stuff dries out, I'm gonna drill through it again and see if we can fix it with screws also. Let's see how that's gonna work. I first need to know how far this stuff expands. So I'm gonna do a little test so that I don't put in too little or too much. Protective gloves. Yeah, from this side it looks really good, right? But if we take a look here, this opening has way too much space. And the same goes for this side. The top and the bottom is fine, nice and level. But I think maybe we need to fill this up first. Oh. Eventually that worked out pretty well, I think. I forgot what a mess it is to work with this expanding foam. I also forgot that you need to wait until it's dry before you start removing it. I think I have expanding foam on my fingers for the rest of the month. But it's in, and it's sticking for now, but I still need to put in the screws. I filled the big holes up with a little bit more foam. I thought that it was a good idea before I put in the window that I put foam on the outsides of the window. But the expanding foam expands so fast in the first couple of minutes that that's really not good for anything, except for making a mess. But it didn't even close the top here off, what was like not even 5 mil. But there's gonna be like cement layer like all around, inside and out. Either the boys are gonna do that, or maybe I am gonna give it a try. Because did you see the sides of the other window? Let me show you. Oh, yeah. Nobody noticed the bottle of wine in the last thumbnail? Ah, look. So yeah, that flicking and then waiting until it a little bit dries and then do another layer, that worked perfect here. I should have gotten it nice and straight because I put 2 boards on either side. And while you're waiting, while that dries for the next layer, you can do like run some laundry or do your dishes. Perfect. So the height was okay, so I want to let it dry a little bit before I start drilling holes in it. So next thing we also need to do is the same thing on these windows. Make it 15 centimeters higher. I'm gonna see if I can find some more tijolos. Also for this one. At least it gets cleaned up when I have to work on it. So we're gonna need quite some tijolos to fill them both up. Let's see if we can get that done, then maybe tomorrow we can also put these windows in. Don't eat the stone, sweetie. Hey. Oh no, it's not a stone, it's a piece of cardboard. From the water. You have water in your bowl, sweetie. Good morning, everybody. That came out pretty nice and level. Except here we have a little hiccup. That shouldn't be a problem. This one should also be ready to go in. But yesterday I was at the Max Mat trying to get 2 more windows. And they only had 1. So I'm going to cement these bricks in, but the window will have to wait. windows. Yeah. Hopefully. Now don't touch the freaking foam until it's dry. That's going pretty well. Number 2, almost done. Try this one. Feels like I'm getting the hang of it. Next problem. I don't know if I'm going to do anything about this, but it's weird. So these handles to open the window are only on one side, right? They're not on the outside. I didn't remove the windows from this window or the other one that I just bought, because you could take these out. But I didn't do that. So in this window, you see here, like on the inside, it's like an upstanding part of aluminum. Straight up. On the outside, however, there's a small ledge here. If we look at this window, a freaking ledge is on the inside. But the handles are also on the inside. So then I started thinking, what is the correct way to install them? This one was completely sealed when I bought it. That one was not completely sealed when I bought it. So you might think, then somebody maybe put them in the wrong way. But no. Because I had already one of these sort of the same windows. What has the ledge on the outside. And then I thought, yeah, maybe because I know I took these windows out, maybe I put them in the wrong way. But that's not possible because this one has the shutters that come down. So this is definitely the outside. So the small ledge needs to be on the outside. And for the one window I completely fixed in already, it's on the inside. I don't think it makes much of a difference because we're gonna put here a little layer of cement and that's gonna like slope down a little so that water that's eventually not gonna be here because we're gonna have also like a outside roof. Yeah, apparently at factory they put the windows in the wrong way around. Something to check when you buy these windows. I'll for sure be checking that next time. Let's put this one in. So the funny thing is, this window already had holes drilled. This window didn't have any holes drilled. It's exactly the same type of window from the same company. Yeah. I don't mind drilling some holes. It's maybe even better because you can like put them where you need them. I filled only this side with the foam because I have one more bottle. I don't want to start using that bottle before that window is here. So we're going to leave this like this and not leave that like that because I'm still going to cement up the bottom a little. But you'll see that somewhere in one of the next videos. In the next video, the guys are probably coming back to hopefully finish the job. Still a lot needs to be done. And probably also in the next video you're going to see Adam again. Under the conditions that he doesn't miss any buses or planes. See you in the next one. Bye!